Okay, Greg Briggs, it's May 6th. What is driving your impulse right now?
You know, in my 45 plus years of turkey hunting, I can't recall a season I've struggled so in the turkey woods. And it just seemed like everything's just piling up, one thing after another, nothing's working out. So thanks to Toxie and Ben and Joe White, kind of come together and they said, hey, we got a hunt in Nebraska. We'd love for you to come go to Nebraska to the roost. And I've heard a lot about the roost over the years, never had the opportunity to come and hunt here. So I jumped on that with both feet. I was like, man, that would be awesome. Had Monty guiding with us and was like, come on, let's go out and see if we can maybe find some birds, get one roosted. So we did, got on this big cut cornfield and was able to stay way back and watch some birds fly up. We knew it was three gobblers in the bunch. Eased in there the next morning, got set up. Sure enough, break of day, birds gobbled right where we left them the night before. Felt real good about our setup, had a couple of decoys out, and all of a sudden one started coming our way, but he kind of left the pack. He was working up the side and coming to us, but about 100 yards out. Well, when he gets out almost past us, I decided to go ahead and yep at him, and I did, and it stopped him in his tracks. He blew up, strutted, gobbled, then he started working across the field to us. And I was like, well, this is thing to work out, and finally gonna get me one right here. Well, one of the other gobblers that was in the pack back there, he heard him gobbling and saw him strutting and coming into the decoys, and he didn't like it. And here he comes. He strutted all the way across the field, gobbling, strutting, and got to looking, and he didn't have a beard. We knew he was a mature gobbler. We was like, well, we got a long beard. We know this one just to the left here's got one. Got one coming with the flock right there, so we didn't panic, so we'll just hold off and shoot one with a beard. Lo and behold, all of a sudden, here comes the other long beard, and then the no-beard bird turns, and they both run in on the other guy over there, and they run him slap out of the field. They're gone. And at that point, I'm thinking, come on, man. I mean, finally get out here, get into a lot of birds, and then this happens. I mean, it's just like nothing's working out, and that depression is just sinking in further and further and still working in my head, and it's just, so that was the first morning, and there was no rain at that time. Well, later that morning, the rain set in, and when I kid you not, it has rained for the last 2 days, just steady rain. We fought it, rode probably 300 miles in the truck trying to spot birds. I've seen a few. All this is still building in my head. I'm like, there's no way it'll rain every day. We'll have breaks, in it, and we'll be able to get out and hunt, and it won't be a steady deal. So the rain probably broke off around 10 o'clock last night. Got to breaking daylight, sure enough, one sounded off down in the bottom where we thought he was roosted at. And it wasn't too awful long. I thought I heard a gobble back behind us, right at daylight, but I never heard it anymore. And lo and behold, caught out of the left corner of my eye. You catch that spot coming. And I eased my head around and looked, and there he was. He was 40 steps when I got my eyes on him. And he just floated right in there to the decoys. Just stayed real tight with that Jake decoy. And so finally, he raised that head up. I squeezed the trigger off and he went down, and I was one happy turkey hunter. That you can't imagine the relief that went out of me when that bird hit the ground. It was incredible. Man, I'm so blessed and so thankful for everything that everybody's done. You know, I've had so many people all season just caring, you know, reaching out to me, man. But when this hunt came about, you know, and I was able to come out here and it just all worked out, man, it's been awesome. What a way to end it.
Okay, Greg Briggs, now that the Nebraska hunt is over, what is driving your impulse now?
What's driving my impulse right now is to get home, see my family, and to hit the ground running. You know, I've got so much to do work-wise, and I've got a lot to do. I'm ready to start preparing for next turkey season right now.